Welcome to the Water Hole. We're sitting down at Music Fest 2026, last day, and this morning, bright and early, with Mr. Hank Weaver. How are you?
What's going on, guys? I'm good.
Hey, so, sure you had a great time last night.
Yep.
Yeah, we forced you to drag yourself out of bed to get up, and we really appreciate it.
Of course.
Over here to us.
I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all's podcast, so I'm happy to be here.
Well, that actually means a lot. We me and Rhett think there's probably like 3 people that actually listen, and
I'm one of them.
I'm glad that you're one of them.
Yeah.
Why don't you kick us off this morning? Just throw it in D and play something lonesome for us.
I think it's a good idea. I don't even play this song in D, but just because you said that, I'm going to. Some might say that this is just a spark. Some might say that this is just a spark. We ain't never seen the sun set on 2 tangled hearts. They never saw just how we got our start. It's a shame that we can't go there again. It's a shame that we can't go there again. Back to ice cream sundaes and play and pretend. Who's to say that we can't go there again? How'd we get to feel so old? How'd we get to feel so old? Feels like we never bared a burden too heavy to hold. But we're wise beyond our years, I've been told. There ain't a plan that's ever set in stone. There ain't a plan that's ever set in stone, except the promise in the good book for when the Spirit takes us home, and the fact that we will never be alone. It's looking like it's time for chapter 2. It's looking like it's time for chapter 2. No more pining for our youth, or no strangers to the truth. We know we've got some living left to do. In the end, it's always me and you. Some might say that this is just a spark. Some might say that this is just a spark. That we ain't never seen the sun set on 2 tangled hearts. How could they say that this is just a spark? It's an eternal flame, it's not some spark.
All right, man.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Now, I noticed that a lot of people, when they play, they close their eyes. Have you ever
Yeah.
thought about just throwing a 180 and just staring wide open the whole time?
I've seen people that do that, and I have a lot of respect for that. Sometimes I feel like I close my eyes too much, and I'm like, I don't even know where I'm at. But
Is there like a reason why you do close your eyes when you play?
sometimes it's, I guess, not to forget stuff. You're thinking hard,
Yeah.
or like if I'm doing like a show with the band or something, I'm sweating a lot, and sometimes I just don't want to get sweat in my eyes. So that's like 90% of the reason.
They make headbands.
Yeah.
I know. I thought about pulling a Richard Simmons, maybe just kind of doing that whole look, but I don't know if I can pull that off yet.
We can give you a Deep Eddy handkerchief. You can just tie
Yeah, there we go.
a bandana that you can tie around the top of your head.
Yeah, do rag or something.
Yeah.
So you mentioned full band shows. So this podcast is sponsored by Deep Eddy Vodka out here at Music Fest, and we have a segment presented by them. And the question is, do you have a pre-show ritual, like something you and the band do before you go out to play a show?
No, not exactly. I don't know. Just try to make sure everybody's in the same place. There's nothing like no really superstitious stuff. Sometimes we do the whole the School of Rock AC/DC speech, for those about to rock. We rock all night till the guitar bites. For those about to rock, we salute you. That's about it, though. We don't really do anything.
So whenever you're not out on the road playing, what are you doing at home?
Man, I just not a whole lot. I've been asked this question lately, and I'm like, man, I just kind of either hang out with my buddies or my lovely fiance, or I go to live shows and watch other people play.
Yeah. Are you full-time music?
Yes. Well, currently I'm about to take my last semester at Texas State in San Marcos right now.
Oh, okay. So
Still finishing student.
So we talked to Ashton yesterday, and he was like, he goes to Texas State, and so I see the connection here.
Yes, he's in the same boat. So
what's your major in?
Public relations.
Okay. I can see that really transferring well to playing music and like maybe, I don't know, networking and stuff like that. Is that true?
Yeah, definitely. And like obviously, if you're doing this yourself, through whether it is through people or through social media, it is good to kind of have some sort of background on that. And it's helped in a couple aspects of me doing music. So yeah, I mean, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and it just sounded kind of like even if music thing doesn't work out, I want to be in music, and I think that would be a decent degree to go for. So.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Rhett and Jagger here. Just want to take a quick second to say a huge thank you to one of our favorite sponsors, Deep Eddy. At Deep Eddy, Real defines everything they do. It's not only their approach to making high-quality vodka, it's also their attitude. Starting with purified Texas water, they only use the best ingredients: local honey, pure cane sugar, juice from real fruit, and organic tea. Proudly distilled 10 times and handcrafted in small batches in Austin, Texas, Deep Eddy Vodka is refreshingly clean vodka, ready to be enjoyed however, whenever, and with whomever you'd like. Deep Eddy Vodka, handcrafted with real fruit. Deep Eddy Vodka is a product of Deep Eddy Distilling Company in Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume, distilled by corn. Huge thank you to Deep Eddy Vodka for sponsoring this podcast.
I was heard that security shut down the snowball fight.
Really?
Too quick. I don't know why. I think people were just trying to have fun.
That's crazy because like even like the music fest, like because I've got the app, they put out like a notification like, hey, go to the snowball fight at 11:30.
Well, maybe there was too many people that showed up.
I guess so.
I didn't see that.
We by the time we were headed that way, I saw Tanner in the hallway, so I was like, oh, it must be over.
Yeah.
now.
Either it ended really fast or I heard it got shut down.
Yeah.
So.
What music do you listen to whenever you're like driving, like on the road, going to a show, or maybe you're just driving around San Marcos?
Man, a lot of different stuff. I know everybody says that I listen to everything, but I don't know. I've recently made the transfer to Spotify in the past year. I was an Apple Music guy for a long, long time, and so I had a bunch of great playlists of like different stuff on Apple Music, and I know there's a way to transfer it over on Spotify, but I had Spotify for the past year. Oop, I'm sorry.
You're good.
And so now I just have my liked songs and then my DJ, but a lot of different stuff. I mean, everything you can think of: red dirt, country, classic country, funk, punk rock.
Good morning, Hank.
Yeah.
Queuing up this nudes tune we think you might like.
Yeah, and it's always like the same 5 songs, but then I just like, I don't know. But I listen to everything, I guess.
So I just recently switched from Apple Music to Spotify also in the last year, and it's he's been on me to switch forever, and it's a game changer.
It is a game changer. I just need to work harder on making my own playlists again.
They just added this feature. I found it this morning, actually, where on your playlist, you can make it like a mixed playlist. And what you'll do is on the transitions, like you can change the transitions and like how it fades in and out. And it's pretty sweet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I need to play with it a little bit more.
I also figured out you can have like joint playlists with your buddies and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I did like a beach trip with some friends. We all like for the first like week before, we were all 10 of us on a playlist curating the perfect.
You just went on there and added every single Hank Weaver song to that playlist.
Right, yeah. Because I love my music that much.
We have a playlist called Feed the Flame,
Mm-hmm.
and we even made some artwork for it. It's like a gasoline can,
Yeah.
and it's just like real country rockers, you know?
Yeah.
Just get you hyped up.
Or I thought it was just going to be y'all's podcast.
Yeah.
Your podcast on repeat.
That's on my
because I love listening to my voice that much.
So is there somebody out there in the scene right now that you think is kind of underrated that people should be checking out?
Man, I always shout out my friends. You know, I know you've had Cameron Albright, Nash Naylor on here. There's a bunch of great songwriters down in San Marcos. James Nettleman, Ian Kasurik, Tanner Menegay, Bo Moore, Sammy Wells. List goes on and on. Bunch of great guys to check out that are coming out of that area in Cheatham Street. I'm trying to think. There's also what else have I been listening to? I'm trying to think, man.
You have a favorite
that's
song
probably
right
it.
now?
Favorite song right now? Let me look. It'll probably be in the last like 5 songs on my.
Yeah.
How many
Oh,
songs do you have on there?
Okay, let's see. It's only been a year.
Well, see, that's my problem. Like, I had tons of stuff saved in my library on Apple Music, and
Yeah.
now I'm having to slowly rebuild all the songs I've
I
already.
only have 474 songs.
He has the T-Pain's entire catalog downloaded on his.
That's pretty solid. Favorite song right now,
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
man. There's a song called "Arm's Length" by Sam Fender. He's a
Okay.
British guy. He's kind of like if like Springsteen met like The Cure, you know.
Mhm.
It's like really cool. My guitar player showed me that song, and I've been listening to it a lot. So, "Arm's Length," Sam Fender.
So what's the you're part of the initial run of the Dreamer Management crew. So what was that process like, getting into that, and what's that been like so far? So just to preface this a little bit, we've had Randy on a couple times, and the last time we saw him, he's like, I'm starting up this thing with Alec, and like, you guys got to have these guys on. These are the real deal. So what's that been like so far?
Man, it's been really cool. Randy has been a big help to all of us. And it's kind of just cool getting to, because I've been with Alec since, before we even knew anything about the music industry. He's been one of my best friends. I lived with him for 3 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I met him freshman year in the dorms.
Is he here?
At the festival?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's somewhere.
Okay, I need to meet him before we leave. I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, he's going to have a real stern look on his face, and he's got a band bun. So there's probably a lot of those guys around here. But no, it's been really cool to have help from Randy, because being around Cheatham Street, he's always been a big deal to us, and when he kind of came on and started helping us out, we were really stoked about it and excited for next year. So
yeah, Cheatham Street's one of those venues that, like, since we're out of Oklahoma, so we've been to like most of the main big venues in Oklahoma and done stuff there. But we've always wanted to get down to Texas and hit like Blue Light, Cheatham Street, Green Hall, and a multitude of other venues. Just
a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, there's a lot of ground to cover. Not as little ground as in Oklahoma. You can pretty much get anywhere within 3 hours.
Yeah.
At least. So, but we've done one in Billy Bob's before, so we've got that one marked off.
It's a good one to start out.
Yeah. So, but I've always heard of it.
Your wife just sent me this. I haven't watched it, but I just have a little preview here.
Oh God.
It's a video. It's a video of Trump and Kim Jong-un in a car. It looks like an AI video.
Okay.
Interested to watch that later.
A little early for that.
Sorry, go ahead. I know I derailed us right there.
I was right in the middle of talking about venues. You're talking about Trump and Kim Jong.
That's fine.
Two
but
guests we'd love to have on.
Yeah, we've always wanted to get down to Texas and hit a lot of those like venues down there, and hopefully one day we'll be able to gather up enough funds and take a little road trip, watering hole on the road.
Go on tour, dude.
Yeah.
Those are definitely all the great venues you got to visit, but there's still some that are like that I forget even exist. Like, oh, that's legendary. Like they're all legendary.
Yeah.
So you got to just.
Hey guys, Rhett and Jagger here. Just want to take a quick second to say thank you to CH Lone Star Promo for all of the amazing work they do for us and they can do for you. For example, they made these fantastic new logos for us that we're going to be running across all of our social platforms in 2026. On top of that, they made us a custom tablecloth for the podcast, which they can do for your business. And they make all kinds of fantastic merchandise. Shirts, hats, hoodies, socks.
Anything and everything you might want. They
Underwear,
even wrap
perhaps?
Underwear. They even wrap semis. You just go ask one of your favorite artists, Trinity Revival. They're big fans of CH, just like we are. And I think you will be too. So go check out CH Lone Star. That is CH Lone Star for all your merchandising needs, and they will get you taken care of.
We'll have their link right down below in the description. Go check them out. Tell them we sent you, and they will hook you up. Huge thank you to CH Lone Star for sponsoring this podcast.
What's up, guys? Jagger and Rhett here with the Watering Hole Podcast, and we just want to tell you about our next sponsor, and that is Double B Hat Co. Bryce over there at Double B Hat Co. hooks us up with all of our hats that we wear on the podcast, and we can't say thank you enough to Double B Hat Co. Go check them out. They've got the best hats. You'll see all the artists around here wearing them. You got Treaty Oak, you got Gannon, you got all the ones that you love wearing Double B Hat Co. You know why? Because they're the best. And you can't say anything other than they're the best. Go check out Double B Hat Co. Double B Hat Co. right now. Go do it now.
Jagger's wearing one of the hats.
As always, know why? Because they're the best, Rhett.
Link in description. Go check them out.
Pick like a good 5,
Yeah.
I would say.
And hopefully they're within a halfway decent drive of each other.
Within 7 hours of each other.
Yeah.
So, has there been anybody out here this week that you were looking at the lineup and you're like, I got to catch that show. I gotta try to make it out to that?
Yeah, man. Definitely Josh Weathers last night was one of the ones that I had to be at, and he just tore the place down. Definitely looking forward to seeing American Aquarium tonight. That's always one of the best live bands in the world, and got to catch Will Green the other night. His his full band set was awesome as always.
You know who that is?
I'm not familiar.
She's really, really good. She wrote Troubadour.
Really?
Actually, yeah. She's got she's got like a bunch of cuts with Leanne Womack, Terry Clark, Willie Nelson.
Wow.
Like she's written a bunch of songs, and we didn't realize it, but we was like, oh, well, he actually brought her out on stage last night. I was like, we'll stick around, watch her set. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Great songwriter, and she can play the guitar too.
Yeah.
She got a real blues vibe too. It was awesome.
I like that about this festival, that even the names I don't know, if you pop your head on them, you're like, oh, they wrote that. Or even if you don't know the songs, there's not a bad show up here at all.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's the one thing about this festival. It's like we've been to a couple others, and we can, there's far less names on those lineups. But even then, like if we're there for 2 days, 3 days, we've got free time. Like we're scheduling interviews. We may do a bunch of interviews, but we still got free time. Here, I think we could fill every day, all day.
Yeah.
With interviews. Like there's just tons of great artists here.
Yeah, and even if you're not doing interviews, there's somebody to go watch, That's kind of like anytime if there was anybody at one of my sets this week, I was just like, oh, there's at least somebody here. I was like, there's a million different cool things you could be doing right now. So I'm like, just the fact that there was anybody showing up was cool to me, just because how much stuff there is going on,
Yeah.
Do you so can you take us out here with one final song?
Sure.
And before you do that, if there's anything you want people to know about, you got coming up first part of this year or anytime soon, now would be a good time too.
Yeah. I don't know exactly when this is coming out, but I do have a lot of good shows booked coming up this year. So just follow me on all social media platforms, Hank Weaver. Come catch a show. I might trying to put out my debut album this year. Don't have a date on that either, but stay tuned, and hopefully we can get that out there soon.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're talking an awful lot about Ashton. I wrote this with my buddy Ashton and Jameson Edelman. Love's not something you go looking for, like you got the key to open every door. It's out there sliding on the barroom floor, dancing on 2 left feet. It's better left to happenstance, better off betting on a second glance. Putting all your chips on the first hand will only leave you wanting more. But you never see it coming, the unexpected nothing. Can't catch a bullet coming out of a gun. Ain't gonna find it, you won't realize it. Can't put your finger on what you've done. Life won't be what it was. Love comes around when it does. Don't bother flipping the hourglass. Move on, let go of looking back. It'll hit you like a freight train from your past, and you'll never know it hit you. Never know it hit you. You never see it coming. Unexpected nothing. Can't catch a bullet coming out of a gun. Ain't gonna find it, you won't realize it. Can't put your finger on what you've done, life won't be what it was. Love comes around when it does. When it does.
Woo!
That was awesome.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking some time this
Yes.
morning to sit down with us.
Of course, thanks for
really
having me.
enjoyed it. And
I really
we'll have to
appreciate
do it
it.
again sometime,
Yes.
man. Next time you're up in our neck of the woods.
Yeah, are
Oklahoma.
y'all out of Stillwater? Or,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, cool. I've played the Salty Bronc a couple times.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I love Stillwater a lot. So
Oh,
hopefully,
perfect.
Wormy Dog's open now, and I really
Yeah.
would like to try to get in there sometime. So.
Yeah.
Give us a holler when you're in town. We'll
Will do.
We'll make something happen.
Yeah.
Sounds good, man. Thanks.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate y'all.